Today we're going to be taking a look at the best wiring options for your 2015 Honda CRV. Up top we've got the Curt, part number C56158. And then on bottom we've got the Tekonsha T-One, part number 118561. Now the first and most noticeable difference between these two is that with the Curt, on either end of the module box, you've got the wires already put in place and they're molded into the box. But here on the T-One, we've got the box that's separate and it's got this gray connector that plugs into the box. So with this box, you can mount it in different locations that you may not be able to mount the one that already has the wires coming out of it. The next difference between these two is that on the Curt, it has 6 feet of 4-pole wiring, and on the Tekonsha, it only has 5 feet of this 4-pole wiring. Another difference between these two is going to be in the amperage ratings that they have. On the Curt, for the stop and turn signals, it features a 3 amp rating, where on the T-One, it features a 2.1 amp rating for brake and turn signals. And then for the Curt tail light rating, it's rated at 6 amps, whereas the T-One is rated at 5 amps. So if you've got a few extra lights on your trailer and you want to make sure that you've got the rating, this Curt's a little bit higher rated, so you make sure that you won't overload that circuit. Both of these are going to install into the same connector. They both have a T connector that's going to go into the factory tail light harness, which makes it much easier than going behind the tail lights and having to use T connectors behind either tail light. And they're both going to have a ground wire with a ring terminal and an inline fuse holder, which is going to help to protect the circuit, and in case something does get overloaded or shorted out, it should just blow that inline fuse. Both of them also have a separate 7.5 amp fuse that's going to need to be installed under the dash of the vehicle in the fuse box. On this Curt, it does have a dust cap that goes over the 4-pole connector. You just simply slide it over in order to have that installed. And on the T-One, it just has the dust cap that's molded into the 4-pole connector. And today on this CRV, we have the Tekonsha T-One. You can see that it just tucks down nicely alongside the spare tire. And with both of them, you'll pull them out of the trunk if you need them. This Tekonsha comes out and should give you plenty of room for just about any trailer connector that you may need to get plugged in here. But if for whatever reason you do need a little bit extra, that Curt is going to give you about an extra foot. We hope this helps in the decision-making process for wiring for your Honda CRV.
Click the link below to shop, learn more, or visit us at etrailer.com.